You keep asking for a sign, some kind of proof that you're on the right path, that the sleepless nights mean something, that the sacrifice is actually leading somewhere. You want the universe to send you a signal, a moment of clarity where it all makes sense. But you're looking in the wrong direction. The proof isn't coming from the outside. It never was. The proof is the fact that you're still going, that you got knocked down last month and somehow, someway, you stood back up. That's not stubbornness. That's not denial. That is your answer. You are building something that doesn't have a name yet. And I know how frustrating that is. When people ask what you're working on and you can't explain it in a sentence. When they look at you like you're wasting your time because they can't see what you see. They can't see it because it's not for them to see. Not yet. There was a craftsman once who spent 3 years carving a single piece of wood. His neighbors laughed. His family questioned him. Every day, the same block of wood, the same small chisel. 3 years of shavings on the floor and nothing to show for it. Until there was. Until the day he turned that block around, and what they saw took the air out of the room. 3 years of invisible work, suddenly visible, and every person who doubted him had the same thought. How did he do that? He did it in the days they weren't watching, in the hours they were sleeping, in the quiet moments when he could have stopped and nobody would have blamed him. He did it by trusting the process when there was zero evidence it was working. And that's where you are right now, in the middle of your 3 years, in the thick of the carving. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is the hardest part. The part where your hands are tired and the wood looks the same as it did yesterday. But your hands are different. You are different. You've developed a precision that didn't exist 6 months ago, a resilience that would have seemed impossible a year ago, a clarity that only comes from doing the work when the work feels pointless. And I need you to stop discounting that. Stop measuring yourself by someone else's timeline. Stop comparing your chapter 3 to somebody else's chapter 20. You don't know what their chapter 3 looked like. You don't know the mess, the doubt, the silence they pushed through to get where they are. You keep searching for external validation, a promotion, a follower count, a number in your bank account, something that screams, you made it. But what if the proof was never supposed to be loud? What if the proof is the quiet discipline you practice when your alarm goes off and your body says no, and you get up anyway? What if the proof is the promises you keep to yourself, the ones no one else even knows about? Because those promises, those small, invisible, unglamorous promises, they are the foundation of everything you're becoming. A building doesn't announce each brick. A tree doesn't apologize for growing slowly. And you don't owe the world a progress report. Your job is to keep laying bricks, keep growing roots, keep carving. One day, someone will look at your life and say, how did they do that? And you'll smile. Because you'll remember every single morning you chose to show up when showing up felt meaningless. Every single evening you put in the hours when the results were invisible. Every single moment you trusted yourself when no one else did. That's the proof. It was never going to come from the outside. It was always being built, quietly, patiently, relentlessly, inside of you. So keep going. The thing you're building doesn't have a name yet, but it will. And when it does, the world will not be ready for it. But you will be.